Deep in the tangled rainforests of Sulawesi, there lives a creature so bizarre, so otherworldly, that when explorers first described it, many thought it was a myth. Imagine a pig, but with tusks that curl upward through its own face, almost like horns from a nightmare. This is the Babirusa, Indonesia's deer pig. A rare, ancient survivor of evolution, found nowhere else on Earth. It's one of the strangest mammals alive today, and yet, very few people outside Indonesia even know it exists. Tonight, we uncover the secrets of the Babirusa, its unusual appearance, its strange behavior, its role in Sulawesi's ecosystem, and the fight to save it from vanishing forever. Babirusa, Indonesia's pig with fangs from another world. The name Babirusa comes from the Malay words babi, meaning pig, and rusa, meaning deer. Locals thought it looked like a pig crossed with a deer because of its unusual antler-like tusks. But scientifically, the Babirusa belongs to the pig family, Suidae. It's just unlike any other pig on the planet. There are actually 4 species of Babirusa, each living on different islands. The North Sulawesi Babirusa, Babirusa celebensis, the most well-known. The Togian Babirusa, Babirausa togianensis, the Buru Babirusa, Babirusa, and the South Sulawesi Babirusa, Babirusa bolabatuensis. What makes them so unique? Let's start with their appearance, a creature of fangs and legends. At first glance, the Babirusa looks like a wild pig, lean body, long legs, short bristly hair. But then, you notice the tusks. The upper canine teeth of males grow upward, pierce through the skin of the snout, and then curl backwards toward the forehead in a half circle. Meanwhile, the lower canines grow upward too, curving dramatically. No other animal in the world has tusks like this. For centuries, locals believed the tusks had mystical powers. Some saw them as symbols of strength. Others thought the Babirusa was cursed, a monster of the forest. But here's the strangest part. Scientists still debate what these tusks are really for. Some think they evolved for fighting between males, though the tusks are so fragile that they can break easily. Others believe they serve as a kind of display weapon, showing dominance without actual combat. There's even a chilling truth. If left to grow unchecked, the tusks can curve so far back that they pierce the animal's own skull. It's as if evolution created one of the most dangerous ornaments in nature, life in the shadows. The Babirusa is a creature of the forest shadows. It prefers dense tropical rainforest, swampy areas, and riverbanks across Sulawesi and neighboring islands. Unlike wild boars, Babirusas don't root through the soil with their snouts. Their nose is too delicate. Instead, they feed by browsing, like deer, on leaves, fruits, bark, fungi, and even small animals or carrion. They're excellent swimmers, often crossing rivers in search of food. In fact, their long legs make them surprisingly agile in dense terrain. Babirusas are mostly diurnal, active in the early morning and late afternoon. They live in small groups or sometimes alone. Females and young may form herds, while males are often solitary. The ritual of the mud. Like many pigs, Babirusas love to wallow in mud. But for them, it's not just cooling off, it's survival. Their skin is thin and prone to insect bites. Mud acts as protection against parasites and the scorching tropical sun. Males have also been observed using tree trunks as scratching posts, rubbing their tusks against the bark. Some scientists think this is a kind of territorial marking behavior, leaving both scent and visible scars on trees. In a way, the Babirusa is both gardener and artist of the forest, reshaping its environment with tusks and wallows. Social life and behavior. Babirusas are shy, elusive animals. They avoid human contact whenever possible. When threatened, they can run quickly through thick undergrowth, zigzagging to escape predators. Unlike wild boars, Babirusas rarely grunt or squeal loudly. Instead, they communicate through soft snorts, growls, and body language. During the breeding season, males sometimes clash, rearing up on hind legs and pressing against each other, using their tusks and strong jaws. But more often, dominance is shown through posture rather than actual combat. Birth of the next generation. Babirusas breed year-round, though births often peak in the rainy season when food is plentiful. After a 5-month pregnancy, a female usually gives birth to just 1 or 2 piglets, far fewer than the 6 to 10 piglets of most wild pigs. This low reproductive rate makes them especially vulnerable to population decline. The piglets are born without the stripes that are common in other wild piglets. Instead, they look like miniature adults from day one. Mothers are protective, keeping their young hidden in dense vegetation. The survival of each piglet is critical for the future of the species. In the wild, Babirusas face predators like reticulated pythons, and in the past, likely Sulawesi's extinct tigers or other large carnivores. But today, their greatest predator is us humans. Habitat loss from deforestation, agriculture, and logging is shrinking their home. Hunting adds to the pressure. Babirusa meat is sometimes consumed locally, and their tusks are sold as curiosity. With fewer forests remaining and slow reproduction, populations are declining fast. Conservation efforts. The Babirusa is currently listed as vulnerable to endangered depending on the species. Protected by Indonesian law, hunting them is illegal, but enforcement is difficult in remote forests. Conservation groups are working to protect their habitats, establish wildlife sanctuaries, and raise awareness about this little-known species. Zoos worldwide also play a role. Breeding programs help maintain a genetic backup population, and educational displays introduce the Babirusa to audiences who might otherwise never know they exist. But in the end, the Babirusa's survival depends on protecting the rainforests of Sulawesi. Save the forest, and you save the deer pig. Cultural significance. For centuries, the Babirusa has captured the imagination of the people of Sulawesi. Some see it as a symbol of the wild, a guardian of the forest. Others avoid it, believing it carries mystical or dangerous powers. In traditional art and folklore, the Babirusa appears as both revered and feared. Its strange tusks made it a creature of legends, half real, half spirit. Even today, its image is used in local symbolism, standing as a reminder of Sulawesi's unique biodiversity. The future of the Babirusa. The Babirusa is more than just a strange pig. It's a living relic of evolution, a survivor from a time when the islands of Indonesia were filled with unique beasts found nowhere else. But now it stands at a crossroads. Will it survive the pressures of the modern world, or will it fade into legend like so many lost species before it? The answer lies with us. Protecting the Babirusa means protecting Sulawesi's rainforests, its rivers, its people, and the countless other creatures that call this island home. The Babirusa may look like an animal from another world, but it is very much part of ours, and it deserves a place in our future. Protect Sulawesi, protect the Babirusa. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Primal Indo Nature for more wildlife stories from Indonesia's hidden wilderness.